Hey, Fambundance community. This is Matt from the JDL community, the Junior Dream Leaders of Fambundance. And I'm here to talk to you guys today a little bit about gratitude. And gratitude is something that's really interesting because having a gratitude practice can be something that, while it's really easy to do, can also be incredibly difficult to do. And there's some different reasons to that. It can be so easy if we think about, what are we grateful for? There's so many things in our very abundant lives that we have that we can be grateful for. But at the same time, when you sit down to think, well, what am I grateful for? It can be really challenging to come up with a list of things that you're grateful for. So what we have for you guys today is we're gonna talk a little bit about gratitude and having a gratitude practice that we can do every day. And what this is about is really about changing the negative into the positive. It's really easy for us to think about the things that are negative, and in a way, that's kind of how our brains come wired. We're designed to want to protect ourselves from things that are scary or things that are bad or things that might challenge us, and we want to stay away from those things. But by converting those negative things into positive things, we can rewire how our brains think and how we see the world. One example of that is a challenge that you might have coming up in your day. Maybe it's a test that you have in school, or a new skateboard trick that you're trying to accomplish. And those things can seem scary and intimidating and challenging when you're going into them. But if you reframe how you think about them, that test is giving you an opportunity to learn new knowledge and see how you can increase your brain. And maybe that scary, intimidating skateboard trick is an opportunity for you to get outside and to get some physical activity and work on your health by being outside and practicing a sport. So just changing those negative, scary things, looking at them through a lens of appreciation. What can we appreciate about these experiences? How can we make them better? It helps us by pushing out the negativity and the bad thoughts from our brain and only leaving room for us to think about things that are positive, things that are going to help us make ourselves better and stronger every day. So we have some different tools for you guys to use. And if you click, there's a link down below this video. We've created one tool for you guys, the Fambundance Gratitude Journal pages. You can print out as many of these as you want. You can keep them by your bed, on your dresser, on the kitchen table, so you can fill them out every day. And the challenge for you guys is to try to think of three things that you're grateful for every day. One thing that you're grateful for about yourself, one thing that you're grateful for about somebody else, and one thing that you're grateful for in an experience that you're going to have today. And there's lots of different ways that you can use gratitude tools besides this that we've made for you. There's also the 5-minute journal. You can get both kids and adults version of these online. If you don't have those, you could use a Post-it note, a little notebook of paper. There's so many different things that you can do, and all it takes is just a couple of minutes a day to just write down what is it that you're grateful for. What about yourself? What about your mom, your dad, your teachers, your brothers and sisters, a friend, somebody in your life? And then an experience. What today is going to be really great? Something you're looking forward to, something you really enjoyed. It could be anything. And with these sheets, there's an opportunity to fill them out 2 times in a day. Once in the morning when you first wake up, write down the 3 things that you're grateful for. What's going to make today great? And what's one way that you're going to grab life big today? And then at the end of the day, you can come back and continue this gratitude practice and write down what your favorite moment of the day was and something that you learned today. You can take these sheets, you can put them into a folder and save them, and you can look back on them and look at how you've grown and all the things that you've been grateful for over the past year. So check out the links that we have below this video. Write down some things you're grateful for and share them with us wherever you can. Thanks, guys.